Hello, 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 Libras. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope everybody is healthy and well. I'm Patty, and I'm your empath that is doing Intuitive Tarot. I get my information directly from the source, the divine, or whoever he sends through. To give you guidance and also information and tools to help you on your journey. So let's get started. This is for, I have to think a minute. This is for November 1st, Libras, through the 8th. So it is one day longer because of the shorter week, the week before of the 31st. So also know that we just had a full moon, and those energies will last for about 3 days. So very intense, very hot, very heated, that kind of thing. So just remember that if you're going, it's the first through the 3rd, that things are going to be a little passionate, a little heated, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. So let's see where we are going for Libras this week. Oh, are you serious? I guess everybody is, I might as well just leave the card out because every single sign, and I didn't, honestly, on your little thumbnail, I didn't do this on purpose. You've seen how many times I shuffled. Okay, so we have the One Ring Circus. Oh my goodness, the One Ring Circus. And also, too, if we're looking at the numerology of it, it's number 6, so that's improvement or maybe progression. Now, for the other two, it seemed like there needed to be some internal mirror work, inside work that had to be in the last two. Let's see what One Ring Circus means for you guys, for Libras. I can't believe this. This is just crazy. I'm going to start counting how many times I shuffle. Maybe it's because I'm shuffling and it comes out even or something. I'm just joking. Divine doesn't work that way. Well, let's see how many times she shuffles, and we'll make sure that we throw in that card the same time every time. I'm getting loopy. I apologize because I am tired today. You guys are probably going to be my last reading, but I want to give you full energies. So let's go and see what else we have here. So this is for Taurus, not for Taurus, for Libras, for the 1st through the 8th, please. What is it that you want with this One Ring Circus right now? Okay, let's get those second two energies for the week. We have, a storm. Something going on, which is typical. It's challenging, and it's the beginning of the month. We've got the retrogrades going, 2 retrogrades. We got everything else going on there, and that's number 9. Everything is intense, especially up to the 3rd and through the 3rd. Not being it's a political, it's just the way the moon works. That just seems to be happening of it. And then we have solitude, which is about stability as well. So solitude, there's something that, again, this is a big thing this week for Libras because you are doing something alone. Now, whether it is a project, whether it is work, whether it is something or traveling or whatever it is, you're doing it alone, but it is a process because we have the storm fields right in the center of that. So this is a process time. There is some light at the end of the tunnel if you're in the middle of your storm, and things are going to get better here. After, once this Mercury retrograde or the Mars retrograde really goes away, this has been the longest, over 3 months, around 3 months. That's not typical for a normal retrograde. So let's see what energies we have for you guys, what is going on in your life. So if you could please share with me the energies, any message that you want to send through, or anyone that you want me to listen to hear what I need to share for the Libras, please. Yesterday, the cards were just flying all over the place. It was sort of crazy. Yeah. So somebody out there, for someone, there is either a huge, huge burden that you feel like you're carrying, And for someone else, this may resonate that you're releasing your burden. But because we have the we have the storm, which is a 9 in intensity, and then we have the 10 of wands. I would say somebody's carrying a really, really heavy burden that they really, really, really just want to unload. But just know this though, because it's the 10, which is a number 1. Something's ending, something's beginning. So that's a good thing. And if you look at what's next is 10 of, this is all like it's contradictory, 10 of cups. 10 of cups is contradictory, but that's Mars. It's Mars. So what that's saying is you have to release the burden in order that you can reap the rewards. And it is a really hard time. Oh, I hate that. Why do you ask me to do that? They want me to share the story of my horse last year. I had my horse for 16 years. Financially, I was struggling. I couldn't help keeping him anymore. He's my best buddy. He's my refuel. He's my energy. And I wasn't able to enjoy him like I really had over the years. And it became a real financial burden for me. And what happened was I ended up having to sell him, and I still cry to this day about it. But I also too see the rewards that the divine needed for me to release him in order for me to be able to move forward and get different blessings or different rewards, whatever you want to say. But it is a hard time to release something that you absolutely love dearly. That's your internal storm. That is your spiritual storm fighting your earthly storm. And that's your emotions and everything there. But just know that the reward is going to come, and it is going to be what you want and better. And it is going to probably change things for a while. And my blessing is that the person, another thing, thank you. So another thing they want me to share is when you ask for something from the divine, if you want this burden to go away, whatever you kind of burden you have to be specific in what you want sort of to happen. And it can't be destructive. You can't say, well, kill that person. That's not how it works. But it is like saying, just release the tension, release the pain, or give me the wisdom to know what I need to do to keep moving forward. Because with that specificity, then you turn around and ask what you want, and ask in specifics, and it will be given to you if that's the journey, because we're given free will. So anyway, that's the story they wanted me to share with you. Yes, I miss him, but you know what? Again, that blessing, I said, if you're going to take my horse away, I want this kind of person to be his owner. And I said, I want him to be ridden. I want him to be able to go on the trails. I want to be able to have him close by so I can see him. I want the owner to care enough that I still love him. I got everything I asked for because I asked for specifics. Every single thing. I get to see him whenever I want. So, and we still feel connected. So ask specifically again. Yeah. There is something coming. There's an acknowledgement. There's a blessing. There's a celebration. There is something coming. So, but the more you hold on to whatever it is, that this burden is causing you, you need that release, that relief, because it's just creating more storms for you. And again, there's another celebration. I can't believe this. You got a lot of celebrations coming. Look at that. And the last one is more of a unity, a coming together. That could be a marriage, but that also could be, coming together of family celebrations. It could be old friends. It could be maybe you're getting a new house and you're celebrating that. Maybe you're moving or maybe you are all going to be on a cruise together or whatever it is that you're doing that. But you got to get through this storm. You got to get through this struggle. You got to get through this. Because it will hold you back, and then you know what? Then you've wasted time. And if you need help, ask for it. Thank you. They're saying if they need help, ask. That's what people are there for. And it's for some of us, it's really hard. Some of us, it's really, really hard to ask for help. And then, you know what? This solitude, this is not the way that you're supposed to live. You do have to go into solitude to figure things out, to speak to the divine or your creator or whoever you believe in. You have to go to them and ask. They're your source. Anything else is your resource. Anything on earth is a resource. So you have to ask, what do I do? How do I do it? And the divine will say, you know what? You need to ask somebody for help. And then you got to do that. They'll give you the idea. Trust me. Have you ever had a light bulb moment? And it's like, but it was in front of me the whole time. Yep, but the timing wasn't right. It wasn't right. I'm going to try these other cards here. I got to recharge these little puppies. Okay, so let's see what else we've got going here. Ooh, she's really been popping up a lot. She has been popping up a lot. Either there's lots of babies coming. Maybe because of COVID, we were all in quarantine. Lots of new babies. Lots of celebration of babies and family. A very nurturing person here. I'm feeling somebody. That's not for everybody, but that is somebody. There is a big celebration coming because somebody is having a baby. Or somebody's getting married because they're having a baby. Also, that could be a thing too, which could create a little bit of animosity with somebody. I'm not quite sure who. But then we have the Hermit overlooking the whole thing. Again, the Hermit almost is like the divine. They look over everything. They're not going to do anything. They're just watching to see how you're going to do and move. Because when you move, it's like a chess game. Nothing happens with that chess game unless you move it. You've got to move yourself. And that's all that is. And the divine watches over the burden. They know what the burden is, but they got to see how you're going to move and handle it. And it can't be, woe is me, because that doesn't work. Yeah, somebody's working hard, getting their ducks in a row. That's a good thing. Whoever's doing that, that's really, really good, because you have to do that in solitude. You can't get your ducks in a row you can ask people, but they're resources. Go to the divine, go to the divine, go to the divine, go to the divine. Get your resources, what you should be doing, where you should be going, how you should be handling it. And you are working really hard, so something is coming. I'll tell you right now, I'm not psychic, but being an empath, being super, super intuitive, there's something big coming in the next 3 months. Big. I don't know what it is, but big. Don't ask me if it's good or bad. I don't know, but it's big. I want to say 1 month, but I got this frame. He always gives me sort of a frame. But the number 3, it's 3 months. So something big is coming. I don't know, or happening, or something's going to be going on. I'll know it when we get close. Like when my brother was murdered, I knew he was not coming home. I knew something was going to happen. Didn't know when. I knew it was soon. Whew, that was probably the first time I had my very first big empath clairvoyant knowing. I tried to bring him home so hard before it happened, but it was his timing. All right, it was his time. So anyway, let's get going here. So just remember that it does take solitude to figure things out. It takes divine to give you the wisdom and the guidance. And also, too, it takes more than sometimes one person to help you get through your storm. All right, let's see what we got. All right. Yeah, a lot of wands. So we have the 9 of Wands. Again, a lot of hard work. There's been a lot of hard work, a lot of sweat, a lot of, working to to get a goal of some kind. I don't know what this goal was for you, but there was a lot of work in it. You're setting back, you're now seeing the wounds and the scar and the sweat and the blood and the tears for all the hard work that you have been doing. But look at what is after that. Again, all celebration. There's all celebration, and you have been, and it either something either is coming fast or came fast to you, because again, we have wands, and we have the eight of wands, and that's coming fast, and that could be communication. Somebody really just starting to communicate. Maybe somebody's starting to meet somebody and the communication is really starting to rock and roll. It could be that. It could be that something of suddenly there's going to be travel going to be there as well. So I'm not sure who that's for. There could be travel. Trust me, there's travel going on. In the daytime, I'm a travel agent, and there's traveling going on, and you can be smart about it. I'd say if you're going to travel, though, if this is somebody who is going to travel, please use a travel agent, even if it's not me, because restrictions they change every day. Even with airplanes and all that kind of stuff, that's what we're here for. We're here also for emergencies 24/7. Well, I can't say that. Not all travel agents are, but I am. If something goes wrong while you're traveling, my phone's on all the time. But anyway, could be travel or communication. All right. So Libras, what else do we have for you guys? Well, we knew that was going to happen. A lot of communication, and I would say this is Mars again. This is Mars retrograde. We've got a little bit of fighting, a little bit of arguing, and I feel like somebody's going to be in like a gathering of their family. Oh, well, we do have Thanksgiving coming up, but this is really early for that. But it's just like family get together and little kerfuffles come up. This isn't a real big thing. It's just like, well, you said, he said, and what about the time that blah, blah, blah. And they're living in the past. This is all past crap that needs to be going bye-bye, but it's still there because somebody can't let go. There's always one in the crowd that can't let go and's got to bring up the old stuff over and over again. And us women, we're good at that. Let me tell you, there's a lot of women out there that can't just say, let's discuss this and let it go and then never bring it up again. Men are good at that. Women suck. I do my best not to bring it up again because, you can't change it. And what's good about hashing it over and over and over again? All right. All right, Divine, is there anything else that I've missed for the Libras for the week of the 1st through the 8th? We have a lot of solitude and one rings. There's a lot of hard work looking over everything for you guys. You're looking at everything. I don't know, a lot of babies. I don't know. Looks like there might be a baby for somebody, which it might create a little bit of a kerfuffle, but be blessed. This is the timing that the divine and the baby chose. So it all works out. Been there, done that. So, and it's a blessing. I'd never trade my daughter in the world. But the thing is here that there's been a lot of hard work. There is a lot of hard work that has been going on. Somebody's just really exhausted. This burden, or you carrying the load of everything. If you're a business owner like me, and most of the time I've been alone, some business people have their partners, their husband and wife. Now I've been doing it alone for so long, I'm exhausted. Yeah, so there's that sort of exhaustion. But know that it's better to be a business owner than work for a corporation that doesn't give a crap about you. All right. I guess there's nothing else. Divine, are you sure there's nothing else for the Libras? All right. I do not see anything else. So what I'm going to do, though, I am going to do one other thing, is I'm going to pull 3 cards for those of you that are single, looking, see if there's anything coming up for you guys. 5 of Pentacles. See if there's anything in that realm. for you guys? For the singles, is there anything for the singles that they can look forward to? I got more cards than I expect. Oh, wow, hit the jackpot, let me tell you. So Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Emperor. So somebody very, and then the Five of Pentacles. So somebody will be probably coming towards you that has a very authoritative, very old way of thinking, or not old way of thinking, but more of a fatherly figure, more of the leader. Thank you. So they were saying more of a leader, more of somebody who's going to take the lead, but they also have they're balanced. So they've got their finances in order. This is a person that speaks the truth. They like to speak the truth, but they also don't mind sharing as well. The Five of Pentacles, though, could be you not wanting to be left out in the cold or unsure. You might still have some pain that you're trying to get over, and be really careful, because this person that is coming into your picture is very confident and knows what they want, and when you meet that kind of a person, you need to come off with that confidence as well, because they don't usually like needy people. They don't like people that haven't done their homework. They like to have the person confident, knowing where they're going with it. Even if you're not there, they just want to know that you have the oomph in you to work and strive forward. Even if you're hurting, you can share your hurt, but you know what? Keep moving forward. Say, hey, you know what? Yeah, I've been through a crappy relationship, but you know what? I'm back on the horse. I know what I want. I know what I like. I know what I'm going for. Hey, let's give it a try. And if not, then see you later. That's the kind of attitude they sort of want. This person wants, because again, they're the leader. Let the man lead. Let the man pursue. Let the man hunt. Let the man, that's why I'm saying this is a man. Let them do that, because that's how they're built. Allow them to do that. If you start pursuing them, it's like, here I am, just take me. No, that's not the way the game works. Anyway, so Libras, I hope this was fun for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, don't forget, tomorrow's the 29th, and we will be having a moon and a full moon reading for Halloween. I should have worn a costume. Didn't even think about that. I think I'm in one. Anyway, come see us on the 29th, and we'll do the reading for that. If you have questions, it is interactive. So if you have questions about full moon, tarot, anything like that, abilities, supernatural, all that kind of stuff, I definitely would love to help you out with that. So, and then also too, if you're doing the dailies, please make sure that you like, because I'm not getting a whole bunch of that. And I'm doing it for another month to see if this is something I should keep going with, the dailies, because they do take a lot of energy and time. I love doing them, but I want to make sure that people are enjoying them and growing, because I don't see a whole lot of movement on those yet. So they may come. So I hope you guys have a good week. Take care. If I don't see you on the 29th, I will see you on the 9th of November. Take care, guys. Have a good night, Libras, or day, or afternoon.